Yes, baby, happy Wednesday, 10/10 Money Manifestation Day. But since some of you guys aren't in here already, I'm gonna give y'all a second to come here, and I'll be right back. Okay? This our channel song for today. I'll be right back, y'all. Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently, love. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change. Cause love, so many people use your name in vain. Love, those who have faith in you sometimes go astray. Love, through all the ups and downs, the joys and hurt. Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, so I just had to take care of something. Thanks for being here, like, subscribing, and sharing. Baby, a minute in, and not too many people are in here, but let me turn this down. I'm just gonna wait, because, yeah, you guys will come in at the time, as the time's supposed to permit. So, thank you to the one person, to the two people in here. Lots of love energy. I was guided to wake up this morning and put the color pink on. Changes. Lots of changes. So, money manifestation, full moon money manifestation closed. Somebody misses being happy. Somebody didn't realize how happy they actually were with you. Even just the thought of you being in their life, very happy. They feel judged for ruining this. Yeah, with the Lovers and Devils card. So what do they want to do? Like, Spirit, clarify. Ooh, the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. All right, somebody wants to show. Ooh, with the Fool card. Somebody wants to prove their emotions. Something happened when this person walked away and out of your life, especially financially. There's a huge energy here surrounding. There was a huge financial change when you walked out of this person's life, or when you guys separated. Yeah, but now I feel like part of their journey is understanding what they want. And yeah, endings are new beginnings. We're in an endings are new beginnings phase right now. Yeah, Empress energy. You, like, the choice is yours. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Yes, thank you, 757. Holla, you know what I'm saying? I love that. Thank you. Things are changing though. Again, every time I even check, you are an investment. Somebody thinks you are an investment. So they think you're worth investing into. What's the point of, like I always say, if you can go to McDonald's and if you can afford it, and if you want to buy it, it's there. Like, so they can. I feel like at some point this person was in a super financial bind, and being in a relationship, a connection, and when I say super, I mean super. Like, there was a very unexpected change. It's almost like a very unexpected change in a living situation as well. So that 7559 are numbers for today. Timeout. I've been seeing so many heavy synchronicities. Just like, hold on. This time period, it's a transition. It's nothing you can do about it. It's almost like you're in the hole for work. When you start a job and then you have to wait a couple, that week to get paid. That's really... In a week. Spirit said in a week. And y'all know they don't ever give me dates. I mean, give me time frames like that, but in a week. Something's gonna change in a week. Maybe it took someone a week. It was all good. Wait, it was all good a week ago. New York City's significant too. The name Liliana too. That was big. That was a big name that came to me yesterday. Big name. And I know someone named Liliana too. There's changes happening. So let's get with it. They're doing a lot of praying, and they're doing a lot of manifesting. And I feel like it's showing them something. So let's do our spirit message. Hello to everyone in here. Hey, happy Wednesday, 10/10 Money Manifestation Day, baby. Don't forget, guys, we do questions and answers after. My dog's outside there, so she acts like a baby sometimes. So, lots of... Somebody's triggered. Somebody's triggered during the separation. Damn if I do, damn if I don't. Like, this person's triggered during your separation. They're not only triggered by Somebody constantly thinks about what you could possibly be doing if you were hooking up in third party situations. What song is this? Ooh, this is my song music soul child. Okay, so somebody knows you're their Ten of Pentacles. I'm kind of just going off the downloads. Somebody knows you're their Ten of Pentacles. Something happened with this person financially. They couldn't move forward in this relationship connection. Whether they told you, I feel like there's something they didn't tell you about. That's why when you're dealing with people and situations, you have to be able to be open. You have to be able to say, listen, I have these things dealing in your life, because it's not that people don't care, but don't you want them to understand? So I feel like if you would have known what really was going on in this person's life, especially when it was affecting their stability, I think it would have made things different. I think the outcome of the situation would have been completely different. But again, that's a lesson for this person. Like, that's not part of your lesson. That's the lesson for this person is, you know, you have to speak up. Yeah, I had to brush my hair because this is not going to drive me crazy. You have to speak up, especially if you're going through things in life, if you're dealing with somebody. Now, sometimes someone will say, oh, I don't want anyone in my business or to know, but if it's hurting them at the same time, if you want to keep that relationship, if you want to keep that connection, then it's best that you open up. And you know what, too? What Spirit told me yesterday is, we're not hiding our blessings anymore. So it's almost like, you know, there was a period of time where God is like, you know, outside energy will ruin inside goals. But if you have the confirmation, if you know that what you want is going to come to pass, if it's in the work, God wants us to use those times of our life as testimonies. Okay, so Super 1111. I caught it on my phone this morning, sitting in Dunkin' Donuts with my daughter. Then an email dropped down about the number 1111. There are things changing. There's a lot of significant changes in the collective when it comes to love, relationships, connections, and situations. Like, God showed you who people were, right? Okay, and did you give them space? So I had posted the other day about holding spaces for people. Holding spaces means, and on this journey, if you fall off, if you go this way, if you go that way, whatever the case may be, I'm going to hold that space for you in my life. Okay, so again, some people don't know about holding spaces. If I love you, I care to learn you and understand the things that you're going through. This is reciprocal energy. This isn't, oh, I'm going to understand you, and then you not open up to understand me. No, this is someone saying, as understanding and as you've been, it would have been easier to open up to you, to let you know the things that were going on, instead of being separated from you, instead of not being in your life, because you being in their life has made a great change. And that's what I say all the time. Like, listen, I know I talk to people, I have a huge soul family, okay, guys? And I'm opening up my Sunshine Goddess chat because what I figured out is, I get a soul family, and then in there, like my Sunshine Goddess chat, right? We're doing another one. So the information description, for example, you have to have Telegram. And you know, I interact on a daily basis. But you find your like-minded individual. In our other Sunshine Goddess chat, out of 10, 2 people have linked up, and they're nowhere near each other, and they helped each other, and they're together on this journey, you know, discussing their twin flames, discussing the things that they go through, because you know, on this journey, the people that you deal with on an everyday, day-to-day basis are not on the same type of journey as you. It would be great. I would love for everyone around me to be on my journey, but it doesn't happen that way. So stay tuned. If you're interested in joining Sunshine Goddess chat, just to find some of your soul family members, very guided, I keep forgetting to tell you guys, that's that. So along this journey, this person, you know, whatever it was, they want your love. It's a huge energy here surrounding emotions and love, and that contain your feelings for this person. What are you going to do about it? Nevertheless, you're asking us, can you reunite you with my person? A lot of these people have been dealt with so many people in their life. Like, it's okay, like, they do their thing, they date, I'm not judging them, but it's hard for them to get over somebody like you. So remember, it all starts with, oh, they're obsessed with me, and then it goes to, oh, they may have done some type of magic, because they don't want you to know how much they really don't how much they really think about you. They didn't want, remember, a lot of the ego and pride involved says, I'm not letting anybody know that I miss them or love them. They will not get a chance to hurt me. But then Spirit's breaking down these barriers, like, bro, your heart's open. Like, you love, and it's okay, because I feel like a lot of the collective energy that was unhealed before viewed love as a weakness, didn't want to be vulnerable, and in that vulnerability became anger and triggered Janae Echo, that triggered song. But this person knows that if you can trigger them, you hold the space, because nobody makes them mad, nobody makes them upset. So again, it's lots of lessons that they have to learn, and being reawoken to third party situations, the aha moments. My divine counterpart would never, I could never think that would never cross my mind. So even them being in situations where they are completely uncomfortable with the situation, and it's like, some people say, you know what, I'm just going to stay in this because that's all I have, I don't know any better way out, while others are like, fuck that, I'm out of here, I know better now, I know too much now. Okay, so it's like, you don't go through a spiritual awakening and say, oh, forget it, I'm done. Yes, there will be times where you will be on the side of the road and everyone's walking by and we're like, come on, and they're like, I don't want to do it right now, and that's fine. But I feel like this person, them not being on the journey anymore with you is like not an option. It's a huge energy surrounding financial abundance, and with the Bible verse that I just came to my mind, whether it's so crazy, my Facebook kind of is in tune with the universe at the same time, and I'm like, oh, okay. And it's almost like a man that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. But something happened, there was an abrupt disconnect, and I feel like this person would rather of now, okay, not then, now, would have rather saying, all I had to do was be open to what my Sunshine Goddess Collective, my Sunshine Goddess Sunstar, and things would have been this, it's the simplicity. It's saying, why am I complicating situation? I'm already dealing with a very complicated situation, but I even more complicated because there's somebody in my life that I know would have had my back, that I know what, it's a big energy here surrounding this person and you and your non-judgmental energy. Because other people they deal with, they're judging them. They judge them for this, they judge them for that. Do not measure a man's worth or a woman's worth by what they have. And shout out to Jess, Astro Girl 44. Go follow her YouTube. Soul Sister, met her in my Sunshine Goddess things. We talk every day. She lives thousands of miles away. We are like best friends. We've only laid eyes on each other through video, okay? And we're gonna make the visit one day. But again, as we were talking about that this morning, she was having a conversation in her household. I'm in the shower having a conversation. We click together. That two are better than one for to help each other succeed. Do not view people by what they wear, their house, their cars, their shoes. You could be a shitty person in a Gucci shoe, look fly as hell, and just be a piece of shit, okay? But starting to identify people by their souls, morals, do you share the same values? See, the thing is with these kingdom ordained, you think God's gonna say, hey, this is exactly what you like. No, it's usually completely opposite and different, because you need to do the work. There's something there that says, I'm going to introduce you to a person. You're going to meet someone that's completely opposite of you, and you must learn to accept yourself. And in that moment, you trigger them because you are completely opposite. It's almost like some of you are night and day. You may be the happy-go-lucky, wow, and they may be the mean, serious, grumpy one, and God puts the balance there for you to say, listen, life, you don't have to be serious, but sometimes there's things to take serious, and this person's saying you don't have to be serious. There is a lighter side to life. One may be tall, one may be short, one be skinny, one be fat, but whatever it is, it's not your ideal. It's not their ideal, and they're like, why is this not my ideal, but I can't let it go, or I can't stop thinking about it? It's because there's a kingdom purpose between you and this person. Okay, therefore I say unto you, what things soever you desire, when you pray, believe that you receive them, and you shall have them. Mark 11:2-4 is because this person prayed for a man or a woman like you, and you showed up completely different than what they were used to. Okay, so maybe they asked for all the personality things you embody, but you happen to just be a foot taller than. Okay, perhaps you embody all the qualities and everything that they want, but perhaps your status and social or economic level doesn't meet the needs of their parents or their family. So even religion, race, ethnicity, they're always completely different. And I love when I stumble across it. Just I love the fact that I can learn from it, but I know it's very challenging for the collective. But when two people are from completely different parts of the world, how do you how do you solidify that? How do you say this is someone that is born under completely different rules and circumstances that I am, but I am in love with him? It makes it feel like a forbidden love. And we don't even talk about those situations where there are people that have met their twin flame and they were already in relationships. I don't condone breaking up families and relationships, but isn't that something? You're with someone, your soulmate, you know, you have a separation, or, you know, there's a time where you're not together, and then you meet your twin flame. How do you get back to that? So I feel like in this season right now is the unknown. You're not supposed to know, you can't, and a lot of things that are happening are fated, and you may say, I feel like nothing's going on. It is. It's not for you to feel, it's to understand that there are going to be events that take place coming up that are just going to be so fated that if God showed you what's going to be down the road, you're going to say, I don't want to go that way, but on the other side of that mountain is everything that you want, because you asked for it, because God likes to give us what we want, and he also likes to reward a stubborn heart. Okay, so just because you say, I'm not on this, you know, you could say, like, you know, such a guy, I'm not into these things, and whatever the case may be, but that doesn't take away God's love for you. Okay, so you still can ask God for things. It's just, you know, it's an equal give and take. One hand washes the other. And however it may feel fit to you, and however it may feel comfortable to you, is where God's saying, look, I got the new beginning. Like, come, however you are, come and I'll show you, and I'll take things away. There's a heavy energy here with addiction. Somebody was dealing with a very heavy addiction that literally caused them to spiral and rock bottom. That's it. If you didn't know your person hit rock bottom, I'm here to tell you there was nowhere else for them to go. But again, as adults, and you know, there's shame involved in this, and guilt involved in this, and even feeling judged again, but wanting this new beginning, whatever they got out of, that they were in a rut, a hole, it's something, nothing was filling their voids the way it does with you in their life. Now listen, in their life, in separation here, there's two energies. There's an energy here where somebody feels like the door is closed, but there's an energy here where somebody's like, I still hold faith, I still hold a place for you in my heart. So it's always contingent on what you guys are doing in your journey, but it feels like it's a back and forth pull here with, I don't know if I should, you know, even allow this person in my life, versus I'm completely done. So if you are straddling the fence with being completely done, I'm here to tell you that is your that is your answer. Because if you're completely done, you're going to be done. You're not going to straddle. And if you're not done, that's okay. I just don't condone violence, any types of assault or stealing of mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. It's okay. Remember, it's you dating this person, not your friends, not your parents, not your job, not even your children, but we have to consider them when they're still living at home. But at the end of the day, when you lay down in your bed and it's just you and God, those are your decisions that you need to live with. Again, this person, it's a big energy here surrounding this person, listening to other people, okay, trying to figure things out, putting pieces together. How diabolically wrong are you for coming up with an assumption? When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me, and this person may assume there were other people in your life, assume whatever they assume, they were wrong. And that's another thing, you know, listening to other people instead of, excuse me, spirit, there we go, instead of listening to you or asking you, I feel like they assumed that they knew what was going on in your life and was diabolically incorrect at all times. Or maybe you assume things are going on as well. It's a big energy here surrounding you voicing or verbalizing this person, I don't trust you. And that's another thing that they have a hard time dealing with because of the shame, because of the guilt, because of the things that they have done to run this relationship, this connection into the ground, to the point where some of you may say, how can I come back from some of the things that you have done? It's a huge energy surrounding, like, how could I backstab someone that I know would be there for me, like, whenever I need them? And there's a beach here on the TV. Again, they're in a lot of heavy emotions about this relationship connection because, like, you're not going away. And if this is the end of the road, I'll pass out, because that song was in my brain this morning. Let's see what this is. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So again, be significant, wanting to go away. Say you plan vacation. Even if you're going away and doing your own thing, this person is caught up in the way that you make them feel, or you're going to make somebody else feel that way. And that's a huge energy too. Like we have to deal with one thing at a time. It's a lot of heavy This person's in their head a lot about not being with you, about where, like, but first of all, can we just take it from the top? You cannot change the past. So being in your head about the past and being in your head about the mistakes isn't going to change today. There's nothing you can do. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. You cannot change the things that you have done. But what you can do is acknowledge them, accept them, forgive yourself before you even get a chance to apologize or before you get an apology. Forgiveness is for you. Our ego and pride says it's for everybody else, but it's really for you, because if you don't forgive yourself or them, it'll hold up the union. If you hold on to this energy of I don't forgive them and they did me wrong and they did this, okay, then how the hell do you think they can forgive you if you're sending out the energy, I don't forgive you, I'm still mad? That clashes. Bomb effect. Okay, so forgive people for the apologies you never received. Step one for you. Okay, step one for you, step one for them. Forgive yourself for the things that you did, because sometimes, I'm not even making excuses, but some people are under demonic attacks in their life. The enemy likes to use those of lower vibration that just don't get it yet. So sometimes, you know, if they're in the wrong place, wrong time, there's a low vibrational entity. Yes, the spirit of narcissism will dive right into the body of someone that just doesn't give a shit at the time. And here you go, dealing with the narcissistic energy. So they're reflecting back again these addictions, being in low vibration, doing things uneven of aware. Some of these people are like, I really said that. You really said that. You really acted those ways. But if they're under the influence, operating under a lower vibrational enemy, somebody that's trying to turn in an entity trying to turn into your enemy, they don't know. They don't know. You can look at people and say, I don't know, you don't look right. Something about you is looking a little bit more demonic than ever. Pray for your kingdom spouse to release them from the Python spirit. When I learned about that, and I prayed to God, please release my kingdom spouse from the Python spirit, I got chills on my body. I said, I have to let my collective know. It's a lot of different spirit and entities that we don't know or talk about on a day-to-day basis, that once they see a kingdom spouse, a connection being made, that's part of the spiritual warfare to stop whatever you guys have going on and to try to stop what God has in works. But remember, a lot of these things are fated. It's written in the stars. God said, I'm going to reunite you. You two are going to be the ones together, and through heaven or hell, we're going to make this work. You know, remember, through sickness and health, a lot of these things happen before the actual union to test the hands of times. You either want this and you're going to wait, and there will be seasons where nothing is happening in your life, and you have to know that that is a great thing, because do you want to go through turmoil and chaos and destruction, or you do want to just wait for God to ordain? And this person's like, I'm going to wait because I've already made a mess trying to do it myself. I already made a mess trying to rush God. I already made a mess. This person knows that I'm going to say a prayer, I'm going to set it and forget it, because I cannot rush God and his divine timing. This person is very aware of, because they prayed for you. It's almost like the spirit and the divine test them. All right, they pray for, I want chocolate cake, and they set it and forget it. And guess what? At the end of the day, their mom comes home, or there's someone from their family comes home and said, hey, I got this chocolate cake from an office party. And this person's like, every day I'm like that. And it's to a point where it's so much that you guys know that in the beginning of your awakening, and you see the numbers, and you're like, you try to explain it to people, and it does not hit. It doesn't hit the way you've experienced it. They're in that. They're experiencing supernatural miracles. They're experiencing supernatural blessings, while you're over here like, are you serious right now? This is what I get. So everyone gets a turn. Okay, everyone has their time to shine, and if you really want your person to be in this energy to grow into who they need to be, you need to be patient and wait for them to grow into who they need to be, however long that is, however long it may take. But what the most important thing here that God reiterates to me every day, day in and day out for the last 3 days, is for your collective to pray for their kingdom spouse, because that's the only way that's going to help overcome. You're saying, God, I'm faithful in what you're doing this connection. I'm going to be trusting and faithful that you're going to let this work out the way that you seem fit for me. And if you're saying to me right now that I can't be in this person's life for 3-4 years at a time because you don't think it's right for me, okay, then I won't be. I will listen to your steps and I'll be ordained. You will feel it in your body when it's time to move on and away or to separate. God would not allow you to be in a situation where there's chaos or confusion. This person, they're realizing the same thing. It's just that it's kind of late in the journey. It's kind of late in the game for them with you. But remember, your journey is your journey. You do what you do. They do what they do. It just feels great when you can come together. But do not beat yourself up for what they've done on the journey. It's their responsibility. Nothing of it is of you. Okay? After you're done, are you standing in your truth? Are you being honest with what you want and what you deserve? Are you loving yourself? Are you following the steps of the divine? If you're doing what you need to do for you and your journey, you're on the right. Don't try to alter their journey. Don't try to change them. Don't make them think that they're wrong for being where they are, because God has lessons for them that they need to learn to be blessed with good situations, reasons, seasons. So it's really imperative that you worry about you in this season. Or how you feel, what you want, what makes you happy, what you want to eat. It's right now. It's yes, be selfish about you. Because if you don't focus on you and then you have someone come in your life, how do you expect them to focus on your wants, needs, and desires when you don't know your own want, needs, and desires? Maybe they don't know, and then here you are giving them way more something that they don't even appreciate or even care to reciprocate. It's going to ruin you. So just, if you're called to take a step back, take a step back. You've already got your confirmation. God already told you what time it is. It's already written in stars. It's already fated. God never says, psych, got you. He never says, I was just kidding. No, he says, I need you to wait, withstand these tests of times and the things that are coming through it. And sometimes right now, you can't know what's going to happen. Because if I told you what's going to happen, you might turn around and change your mind, and you've got this far. So I need you to stay right here in this season of stillness. Stay put. Okay, while your person's figuring out, listen, all these drugs and alcohol, all these women, nothing is filling me. Nothing is making me happy. Okay, maybe being a player isn't something that I want to do. Okay, being with these different women isn't doing much for me anymore. It's kind of not exciting. I'm bored here looking at a third-party situation saying, I don't care how much I could get from this or what I benefit. I'm not happy here. I don't want to stay here anymore. And really releasing feelings. Now they have to release the shame, the regret, feeling judged by other people. They're not norm. Remember, they may be on a journey. Their friends might not be on a journey. So while they're saying, I don't want to drink, I don't want to do this anymore, they still have the pressure from the people around them. We're spiritual beings living human experience. Yes, we can control what we do and how we say it, but we cannot control what other people do, how they respond, or they react. And that's why it's imperative and important to stay focused on you in this season, in the journey. Okay, so energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Somebody feels like you're their everything. It's just a big energy surrounding, like, how could I let something go or someone go that made me feel like everything? It's because they were afraid, because there were some unhealed things and they were triggered. Remember, when you're not used to something, it comes off as two things. Wow, this is extreme, I don't know, or I completely don't deserve this. Something's got to be better. Okay, so instead of looking within for all the things that made this person better, they were looking outward. Okay, so let's get some oracle messages on this person and their energy and some of the things they want to say. Again, I want to feel that way again. They want to feel however they felt with you in the beginning. Astro Girl, she's in the house, baby. Yes. However they felt in the beginning, which again, like I said, either this is diabolically crazy, they don't really love me like this, no, because you thought you didn't deserve it, or they just thought it was too good to be true. Why is it not too good to be true? You prayed for this. So don't pray for chocolate cake. Look at Little Brownie's chocolate cake on TV. And then, yeah, I'd be connected with the TV too. And then it shows up and you're like, I don't deserve this. They're realizing that the way you made them feel is what they want to feel again. But listen, I get it, and I love that part, and I get it because they're like, yeah, we had so much fun in the beginning, but it won't be like how it was in the beginning. It's gonna be better because this time, when you're coming out of separation, you're going to be coming together from experience. Now, I know that particular thing triggers my person, so I'm not gonna do it. See, they are starting to learn their triggers and your triggers as well, and I'm sure you know things that can trigger them as well as as things that they do that trigger you. But the difference here is you voice it. You say, I don't like anyone call me after 10 o'clock. So if you ever call me after 10 o'clock, I'm just not going to answer. And they try it, right? They 10:01, you answer, then they try it again, 10:10, and you're like, hell no. I said no. When you put those boundaries, they learn. They learn that they can't just walk all over you and do anything. So now they know when they're going to call you, it's got to be 9:30, 9 o'clock. Because if your dog sits all over your house, you're not going to give it treats. You're gonna be upset with them, put them outside, whatever their punishment is, but you're not gonna reward them for shitty behavior. So that's why sometimes God says, nope, 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 I'm separating you from this. And again, how do you go from extremely euphoria and happiness, but kind of sketchy about it, to down like, I can't even believe I ruined this, like not wanting to feel the heavy, the 10 of swords. They don't want to feel that 10 of swords, like feeling like they backstab you, betrayed you. That you never feel good when you feel like you let someone down, regardless of what it was. However, you don't feel good about that. Okay, some people with no conscience go about their life and they say whatever, and that's their journey, right? We're not even judging them for that. Maybe they haven't reached a point in life where what they do affects other people. Maybe they haven't, but in this reading right here, this person doesn't want to feel like a backstabber. They don't want to feel like they don't even want to feel like you guys, like somebody does not even want to, like if you're not speaking to the person and maybe you exchange words, it's a huge energy here. Like, yo, I don't want to be enemies with you. Somebody just, even if you're like, I'm not even enemies, I'm not even too worried about it, they feel like that because they know what they've done for you to turn your back on this relationship. They know, whether it's things you found out about or not, they know that there's things that they've done to you behind this relationship connection that if you found out or you did find out, it doesn't make them feel good. Because if they knew better, then they would have did better, right? But that's their lesson. It's not your job to justify their lessons. It's not your job to judge them on their karma. They know what they did. Whether we saw or not, the Most High saw, your ancestors saw. And then again, too, this person's like, every time I do something, yeah, you can't mess with people that are divine and are here to help you light work because you never knew who you're entertaining. And again, it's a huge energy surrounding financial disasters. Like, I think this person realized if they're rude to you, mean to you, they go through some type of loss. They try to invest when they're in your life and they're not in the best space with you. The investments don't go smooth as before when they were in their good spaces, good graces with you. The money was flowing better. There's a big abundance energy surrounding this connection. I'm talking about like you two are really supposed to be very fruitful together. Like, one of your divine purposes was to be fruitful, and that's a lot of divine counterparts. The man that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord after she becomes the wife. Okay, so imagine how abundant they feel in this energy and not being married, how much more. It's a big abundant energy surrounding this connection with the Emperor and the Queen of Cups, because you are his helpmate. You are there to help him win what he needs, and he is there to protect and provide. And it's just got to be like that. But with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, it's because this person, like people, places, and things come in between it. And God said, oh, you're not going to just treat my people any kind of way and think you're going to come out on top. No, and that's where this person is like, holy shit, like things have got to change. Okay, so let's very clarify this endings defeat. I replay our conversations over and over again because, like I said again with this 10 of Swords, you told the person what they're doing, okay, how it's making you feel. Thank you for the clarification. Thank you, Lace. Okay, what they can do to fix it and move on. And it's like they just were like one ear, not the other. And this person's like, you were giving them the tools, play by play on this relationship connection, but they decided, I don't want to listen. and now you're not in their life, they think about all the things they've done, all the things they've said, all the things that you said over and over and over again. It doesn't make them feel good. Imagine replaying a conversation with someone and you were really rude and mean and nasty to them. I don't care what you want. This isn't what I want. Whatever the case may be. And then you already feel like shit on top of I'm starting to feel kind of bad because but now they know. Now this is their lesson. I feel bad for them because I'm human being and the energy feels like Dag, Sunshine Goddess. I feel really sucky. That's okay, but now you know better. Okay? Hey, you did what you did at the time you were happy. Consequences. And I don't think this person dealt with a lot of consequences. It's a huge energy, I'll do what I want, when I want. Fine, just not over here. You sure can, absolutely. I'm not judging you for that either. Feeling like shit, they don't feel good. Somebody does not feel good at all. And it's like, how could I do this? You did it. See, accept it. It's okay. It's fine. Accept it. Forgive yourself so you can move forward. Because what is replaying the conversation over and over doing for them anyway? Honestly, what is that going to help them do? Besides stay in their head and not think about it because it's all in my head and not think about it over and over again. But you can't change it. You can't. It's already written. It's already written in stone. Once you write it down, you can't. Once things are written down, it's written down. Things with the eyes can't be unseen. Things heard with the ears. If you saw this person doing acts and certain things, you can't change what they've seen, what they know. Move forward and prove you're a better person. Why would you beat yourself up over something you cannot change? I don't get that. And this is why the person has a hard time growing is they do stuff and then they beat themselves up. The whole time you're beating yourself up over it, you could be forgiving yourself and moving forward and spending more time trying to heal from it. Okay, life is simple. You did it, it's done. You got a repercussion, it's over with. Okay, just move on. They've had a hard time because you know why? Things in their life that had traumatic endings, they drag out and drag out and drag. One and done over here. Skirt, it's over. You did what you did. We're moving on because today's problems, we cannot bring them to tomorrow. We got tomorrow's problems to worry about. You cannot change anything that happened yesterday. You can't, okay? Unless it's simple mistakes like, oh, I put the wrong tablecloth, or very logically mistakes. Everything that happened yesterday, whether good or bad, right or wrong, there's nothing you can do about changing it. And this is their lesson. Stop spending so much time wallowing in shit you can't change. Move forward. We need you to move forward and let it go. You're beating yourself up over things you cannot change, and especially the things they've done to you. You can't change it. Okay, you cannot change it, and they want to fix it. And again, divine's like, it's part of your journey. This is what happens when you're on a journey. Welcome to the journey. You're not doing nothing wrong. We're here to help you. Prayed for us. You prayed for us to help you out. Send you this person in. Get out of this toxic energy. Feeling really judged by a lot of the toxic things they did, said, acted, thought of, even, the addictions. Even, listen, it's some of these people are going through a serious depression because they cannot believe how they were. Believe it, okay? You are being under the influence, a heavy energy here, being under the influence of demonic entities. The enemy used you, okay? So, why are you beating yourself up? You know that, okay? So the enemy used you, whatever way they did, and now it's time to come out of the pity party. It's no more of a pity party. You've got to understand that you've learned valuable lessons because you know better now. Now you know better when you pray for a woman or a man and they show up and they're everything that you want, and then you get somebody completely opposite, separate from them. You know it's not going to work. You know that's not what you want. You know now. You know you're not going to go ruin it, and your subconscious is going to say, this is a bad idea, and you're going to say, you know what? I do know this is a bad idea, because what's going to come out of this is nothing good. Because I feel like, again, 111 is using your discernment. I was sitting in the car with my daughter this morning. I'll call her to testify. I was looking at the speedometer and I said, I've been seeing 111 all morning. On my drop down from my Gmail, it was 1111. This person wishes they would use discernment. Fine. You didn't. See how they keep beating themselves up? It's okay that you didn't use discernment, but now you know how to identify The Jezebel spirit. Now you know how to identify the lying, the cheating. Now you know how to identify, because I feel like this person would know how to identify different entities and stuff like that, but it would make them nervous and they would think like, oh, I'm being this or that. And they would push through the feeling of doing something that's wrong. They would push through it and they got comfortable there, and now all of a sudden it's like they don't have a conscience. They do what they want, they say what they want, blah, until God woke that ass right on up, and now they know. Okay, so Spirit, clarify this Emperor energy wanting to come in this I wish I treated you better Emperor energy with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. All of a sudden their stability got messed up. Like, ooh, this person's like, what is going on? My life is in shambles. Because he didn't be nice to the right people, because he didn't treat the right people wrong. Regardless of if they say they're spiritual or not, you can't go around treating good people bad because you don't feel like it, because it doesn't work like that. Because there are people that you can't see, that I can't see, that we can't see. They're saying, oh, you're going to act like that? I got something for your ass. And literally their stability went down the hill. Down the hill. The devil was like, oh, yeah? Oh, okay, gotcha. And they feel like because of the way they treated you was why they went through those things. Okay, again, I look for you everywhere. You don't have to when you could be right here with this person. I hid who I really am from you. Why? Because they were worried about being judged. That's all this person was worried about, being judged in this relationship and this connection. Okay, even you know, being unemotionally available for you. This person regrets that too, because you're a person too. You need love too. It's almost an energy where they can take your love, they can accept it, but forgot you needed to reciprocate. So we're going to be in the desert, you're going to drink the whole pack of water. You think I'm not thirsty too? You think I don't need the love too? You know, they regret that, because what they could have done when they had the time is reciprocate that love energy back to you. It was okay to take it, but when you bought it up or said something about it, I didn't ask to love me, or I don't want to be in a relationship, but it was okay for me to love you though. And it was okay for you to think that I couldn't even, that it was okay for you to think that I didn't need that love back. So it's a lot of energy here surrounding, you know, fairness and treating you unjust, and like, damn, I really was like that. Yes, you was. Again, not being realizing, because being used by the enemy. Look at, I regret lying to you. Big energy. Okay, so yes, we missed the 111, lying to you, and look at, I can't stop thinking about you. I can't breathe when I suffocate when you're away from me, because it doesn't feel right, because surprise, you met your divine counterpart. It will go on like this for life, forever. You will think about them, they will think about you, whether you get to come together, be together or not. It's like you've met someone God has ordained for you. How lucky people spend their life feeling this feeling of home, place that they don't even know exists. You're like, where's home? I'm here. No, a different one, a person, a place where they feel like it's an unfulfillable void. If you get to meet this person, yes, you have plenty of soulmates. It's no one like your twin flame. They were specially designed and made for you, kingdom ordained from God. Okay, so if you meet them, treat them right. Okay, look at Epiphany. I love it when the purples come out first. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation, aka prayers. Again, getting downloads about this relationship, this connection, what they should do, how they should do it, and actually following the divine plan. And that's what I really love the most, is that they're really following the divine plan. Oh, because you are my superstar. Look at, I'll be your groupie baby. Yes, this person loves you for who you are. Show me your, yes, you sign their name on your heart. Again, you know, they want to confess they love you and care more than they ever put on to be. It's like, because hiding behind a fake facade is doing what for them? Keeping them in their head. It hasn't really done anything for them. And now, again, I'm telling you guys, it's spiritual maturity. And, you know, I've never felt an energy like this before. But, again, in the past couple weeks, as a lot of these people are growing to be better. And that's the truth. Triumphant success. They want what's best for them. Wands are awareness and new beginning. They want what's going to make their life better, easier. Why do I need to suffer? It's not necessary. Why do I need to suffer? Deception and envy. It didn't get them anywhere. They don't get anywhere in deception. Truth is, deception and envy is bullshit. It doesn't get them anywhere at all. Energy is energy. If it resonates, moving forward. Thank you, Attune. Moving forward. This person's like, you know what? I don't want to live here anymore. And this heavy deception energy, it's no stability. Okay, 11, there we go. It's no stability. Base chakra energy. They want to be stable. Being stable means moving away from deception. However, the mask is off. Not only is the mask off for this person and your connection, but again, what I really love about this energy is this spirit saying, like, their mask, other people's masks are off. So it's like they're awakening to the truth about this relationship connection, about you and life and everyone around them. Because once you see deception, you can't unsee it. So again, I feel like this person is starting to look at people around them like, I don't know, like something's not right. Good, because you're growing. You're supposed to be like that. If everybody likes you, you're a people pleaser. You should never. Everyone should not like you. It doesn't matter if they know it. Everybody should not like you. If everybody likes you, there's something wrong. It's you don't care about liking yourself. And I feel like this person, again, always wanted the approval of peers and everyone. But like, if they love the color blue but other people don't, they don't love it no more. And they're realizing, if I love blue, I love blue. If they love purple, they love purple. It doesn't make me bad. It doesn't make them bad. It just means we're different. They had a hard time with differences, even in their own life. They didn't really accept who they were. And here you come, accepting them, loving for who they are, and they're like, I don't even know who I am to love my own self. Again, this person, and that's what caused a lot of the deception, because it's like they felt like they didn't deserve it. They feel like, I don't deserve love, and this is where you came in and your patient energy, and you held the space. You're like, all right, well, I see this person, whatever they're going through, or however, I'll just hold a space. And that was a time for them to be honest. Okay, so sacral chakra energy healing, again, I love that, because healing the womb, divine feminine, it's a lot of things being released and taking place in the collective now, shedding old energies. And you may feel extra cramps in this time. Our bodies have to catch up with our. It's like we live this spiritual fast life, but our bodies have to catch up to it. It has to catch up to it. And the way that so again, you may be sent temptations, and how do you handle that? You're like, whatever, and they've got to go through those same tests, but it's at different levels and degrees of yours. And I feel like somebody can keep their pants closed. I feel like somebody's like learned a very valuable lesson when it comes to temptation. They're like, temptation has ruined them. It's caused a lot of financial disasters in their life too, and huge losses. And they realize that, this person realized love is better than lust. Okay, temporary thrills aren't as fun anymore as long-term pleasure. They're realizing that in the long run, being with someone for the night isn't going to help me. And it's because it's an energy surrounding some of these masculines that desire to be husbands, but just feel like they don't feel fit. Whatever. They're like, whatever, I'll never get there. You can't. God will give that to you if that's what you want. The only reason you're writing it off is because you feel like you don't fit that. You feel like you don't want to be that when you can be that. You're the only one that feels that way. And how can you get through to someone who feels like they're not even deserving enough to be in a relationship? Okay, so again, your power that you hold, again, this 88's a big number today, lots of abundant energy. When you stand in your power, so do they. Here you go, here you go, standing in your power, and then you get a material harvest, and now you're like, oh, I get a blessing, abundant energy. You're doing the thing. My collective, I'm so proud of you. Look at crown chakra energy getting downloads. Tell me again, can we be lovers and friends? That's what they want. Material choices. And this is what I love too about this energy, is when they decided, I want to be a better person, and changing their way of thinking, and praying to God and seeing the fruits and of their labor, and really doing the work, and they're starting to see it. And I love this. It's making me like, I'm tapped in. It's making me a little woozy, but they see it. Seeing is believing. They're seeing it. Energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. And out of this mental conflict, 222, let me find out. Again, lots of large synchronicities that I've been seeing overcoming this obstacles. You know why? Because they were in their own damn way. Nobody but them, standing in their own way. Open the door and go. Okay, holding on to people, places, and things that created great obstacles in life, again, and financial losses. So you just got to keep sitting around people that mean good, take your money. Like, someone literally was like, I can't live a life like this. Like, this isn't where I'm supposed to be, you're not. And I'm glad that you decided to use your intuition more and move on with your life. Energy's energy. If it resonates, and move on, to this part of the journey that you had. Because see how divine masculine's heart's opening up here? This is more for divine masculine. Divine feminine's leading in spirit, but divine masculine, you have to come down to earth and lead divine feminine, because your heart's open. So it's like it's not gonna close by itself. It's just not gonna close anymore. And that's why they're like, nothing's filling my void but actually physically being with their person. I'm telling you, somebody physically lovesick for you in this relationship connection. They didn't think they cared as much as they do, and now they do, and they're just trying to figure it out. Okay, Knight of Raphael, romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective. Every time they think of you, they think of romance, romantic things, gestures. It's almost like they weren't like that. Thank you, Spirit, for clarifying. They never been like that. So it's a curiosity surrounding an energy that they try to push down, and they're like, they can't defeat it because you're not. You won't. This is what God ordained for your life. This is what you prayed for. You show it's here. Don't run now. Okay, so committed romantic relationship, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. And again, I feel like this person coming in, you're not going to realize who they are. They're going to be night and day of everything that you ever knew of them. So go ahead and treat them like you used to know them, because they're not who they used to be. And that's another thing too. You're not even who you used to be. So you two don't even know each other anymore. So they want to come in and committed romantic, and here's the water again with emotions. Dramatic, driven. Okay, so if they could jump out a hot air balloon, they would. If they could roll up in like army things, I'm telling you, big dramatic interests, because they're changed. And why do they want to lose something that they want to be with for the rest of their life, or someone? They don't want that. This person's like, I want to do any and everything so you don't leave out of my life. Leap of faith. Okay, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. See that key word there? And their self. They're believing in their self. Listen to your own heart and do what gives you joy. And again, a lot of these energies, these divine masculines are saying to divine feminine, you are loyal to me. I didn't even deserve it. You stay true, thick and thin, side by side. Also, Archangel Michael, if you please come through, because I really want to know that you give blessings to these new energies. But it's like you guys share a spirit team or a common ancestor that's like for this. That's like trying to get you two to be together. That's trying to see your person, or you, whoever may resonate, the lighter side of this relationship connection, the happier side, the brighter side. Because this person, they get in this wallowing energy, like, okay, listen, you can be sad. You can be upset. We all have times where we're sad and upset. And if you randomly feel a sad, upset energy to the point you're like, I could cry right now, I don't know why, it's because that's them. That's how they're feeling, trying to figure it out how to get in your good graces and get back in your life for a forever thing. Not just for the moment, for a forever thing. All right, what do we got here? King of Raphael. Okay, again, these green, the heart chakra is opening. The divine say, listen, it's open. It's not going to close. Okay, yes, it is safe to trust. They can trust you. They didn't want to. They knew wholeheartedly meeting you. You know, if you trust someone, 5 minutes of meeting them, have a conversation. They knew, because they couldn't trust other people. The ability to accomplish many things at once, follow your creative passion. And again, it's a big energy surrounding this person. Look at the water again. Okay, emotions. Maybe they had a lot on their plate. Remember, we're going to go way back to the beginning of the reading. They had a lot of things going on. Maybe you know or didn't know. Maybe they didn't want you to know or you didn't know. But that should have never stopped them from being true to you. Okay, and I feel like this person may have said, you know what, I can't deal with this relationship, this connection right now. Something else that's maybe more important. Maybe they did that. But the divine saying, listen, I'm not giving you more than you can handle. And if I say, be in this relationship while you're going through the midst of these things, it's because you can handle it. I just need you to be truthful. I need you to trust me. I need you to be faithful, because I really connected you with this person, because they're going to be the ones to help you see this through. Don't question. I feel like this person, they believe in the Most High and God, but I feel like they did a lot of questioning. And that was another thing. It's almost like God gets insulted. God's feelings get hurt too. You know, it's almost like you're questioning my authority. You're insulting my intelligence because I'm combining you with someone right here I know that's going to help you get through these things. Why did you go be over here with someone that made the situation 10 times worse? You're insulting the divine when you do stuff like that. They get insulted. They're like, you're not being respectful of me, my word, and the path I ordained for you, that you feel like you can go on your own, rush me, and do whatever you wanted to do. Now they're going to say, have a seat. Have a seat, because you're not listening and you're not doing what we called you to do. So now this person knows to follow their heart. If it's different from everyone else, so what? Follow their passion. Whatever they like. You know, this person, I feel like it's a huge energy surrounding someone viewing themselves as the oddball. Someone different. Oh, well, wonderfully made in God's way. That's what He wanted you to be. That's how you are. It's okay. Like they had a hard time with fitting in good because you weren't supposed to. You weren't supposed to, but they've done so much to fit in, you know, as far as, you know, with their peers, through school, clothes, cars. That doesn't make you someone. And this person realizing, I don't care what I have on, what I drive, what really matters is my soul. And that's why they've got with Jezebels and succubus, incubus energy, because they were just after something. It was no substance. Anything built on faulty foundations will crumble. God will bless a mess, but He won't bless deception. So you got to pick your battles and stay there. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Yes, Archangel Michael. Thank you. Okay, so this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Well, if you want to be in this conflicting energy with yourself and staying in situations that you know don't serve you, and you want to stay there and you're attached to something you know, you're not going to attach to something you know that's never going to help you. Fine, but Archangel Michael says, staying attached to things that don't serve you isn't going to help you with this new leap of faith. Okay, time to make a decision. What do you want and what don't you want? You're not getting judged. Nobody's mad at you. You are your own person on a spiritual journey. But you have to be decided, I want this or I want that. You cannot go in between. You're holding up the whole collective line. You're holding up all your blessings. You're holding up your... You have to make a decision, okay? Be clear on what you want and take action. If you want fries, you're going to get up, you're going to take your McDonald's coupons or your $3, and you're going to go to the nearest McDonald's. If that's what you really want, the divine's saying, go do it. Take action and a need for detox. Again, somebody was in this heavy energy. It's almost like whatever they were doing, whatever they needed to detox from, their chakras were all out of whack. That's why they weren't making good choices. That's why they were sleeping around. That's why they couldn't think clearly, because they needed to detox from people, places, things, and substance. It's not just the substance, it's people. Okay, sometimes God calls you away from people because whatever they're dealing with, it's infiltrating your energy field. Okay, so I feel like, again, this person had to go through a season of stillness, quietness, and I don't think they took it the right way. I think they took it as a punishment when God was like, I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to protect you. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. 10 of Ariel and Spirit said stop right there. Okay. 10. Okay. There's so much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. Remember, because this is where we started. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. You guys see my baby Snowball right back there. I love him. So I want to pick, all right, we'll do our Bible verse and that's our closing. I just really was kind of called and drawn to do some love cards. Higher self, bottom of the deck. No matter how dark or path your money may be, trust the guidance of your higher self. If your self says self, we want this, self wants it. If your self says self, we don't want that, but everyone else is doing self, we don't want that. Okay, you got to go with you. 111, huge numbers for today, and 1111. If you want to know if you're on the right track, there you go. Okay, so follow your higher self. What your higher self says is what's going to happen. Because remember, our bodies can pick up vibrations before our brain can process it. So here comes trouble, but you're like, I don't know, I don't want to walk there, and the trouble happens. It will save your life. Okay, it will save your life. You have to know how to listen to you. You have to know how to go with what you want and what you feel. Remember, thousands of years ago, we didn't have cell phones and all this other stuff and traffic lights and all that stuff. We had intuition. We went into the woods. We could sense danger, right? The men went hunting. They could sense danger. They could hear danger from miles away, right? They would listen to the wind. They would listen to the herds. They didn't have someone say, hey Dave, I'm over in cave 202, there's a herd of buffalo coming. They didn't have that. Okay, so you have that still. You have that. Listen, I was even guided to tell you guys, erase your menstruation calendar, get in tune with your body. I was like, if you got flow, erase it. It's good to know, but you need to be in tune with you, especially for my goddesses. Remember, our job is slightly different, and we have to use our intuition to not only navigate our divine masculines in spirit, but here too. So, like, you got to start getting in tune with you and your body, and less technology, more self. Okay, less technology, more self. Freedom. When we can be our truest selves, we're able to freely love. This is what this person wants. This is why they want to be with you. I want to be with you. Kendrick Lamar, love. Okay, watch out. Leap of faith. There is a warning message. Beware of gossip, envy, jealousy. Someone or something is trying to, your person doesn't care anymore. Whatever that was, see, that's another thing too. Whatever, it's an energy here of being threatened, being with you. Remember that forbidden love, forbidden. They don't care anymore. As long as no one's being hurt, this person's going to take the leap of faith, even with this shit on their back, even with people. I don't know why I say people. It's a big energy or someone surrounding this connection where they're like, if you do it, they're gonna do it. They don't care. They don't care anymore because they're identifying the people that are trying to keep you guys separate as the enemies. Because if God told them to be with you, and they want to be with you, and you want to be with them, why is the enemy keeping you apart? Is that 1 out of 4? No. Enemy, goodbye. And I feel like this person's like, I don't care who it is, baby mama, baby father, drama, whatever, whoever it is, they don't care. That's not going to keep them away from you. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care, whatever it is, and maybe this person, because you were so different, they're worried about people would say, they don't care. Whatever it was that was trying to keep this person away from you, they don't care. They're going to take that leap of faith, whatever. They're saying, I'm ready to deal with whatever consequences you think are going to happen. Whole time, nothing's even going to happen. Energy's energy. Because some people are blowing hot air for no reason. Okay, King Raphael, it is safe for you to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passion, slow down. Okay, so the divine says, yes, go, but be patient. Again, why rush? Okay, so just because you want something so bad doesn't mean you have to rush. Take a moment, talk with your partner, or self-reflect on what is best. So maybe you guys might say, you know what, I want to be with you and they want to be with you, but let's start with the friendship. We don't need to rush tonight. Let's go slow. Meaning, as soon as you get back with your person, you don't need to immediately jump in bed with them. You can go slow, because remember, this is supposed to last forever. Make it last forever. And remember, guys, there's no perfect person either. I feel like this person thought they had to just be perfect, especially with all these chakras here. Like, it's this person's like, I just wanted to do this, and God's like, I got it. We're not doing it that way. Okay, so past life, because you guys been here, down this road, done this. Let the divine lead. Okay, there may be past life connection or unfinished business with this person, and they know that and they feel that. With the 7 of Raphael, time to make a decision, be clear on what you want, take action. A need for detox. It's giving me this shit feels like teenage fever. Drake song. Okay, law of attraction, 5 of Michael. This situation doesn't serve you. Okay, so we attract what we are. The light is not responsible for the math. The moth. So again, this person's like, did I attract karmics because I'm a karmic? Do I attract liars because I'm a liar? They're self-reflecting. Okay, so you will pull in like-minded individuals. Say birds of a feather. Well, I don't mean to say it and sound it, but it's true to a certain extent. I'm just saying, come on, I'm not judging. I'm just really saying. Okay, so use the law of attraction to manifest your perfect match by being the perfect match to yourself first. Okay, so this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach and being with your person, like being the perfect person to yourself. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. Okay, so if you want something that's $5, go spend the whole $5. You don't got to do $2.50. If the divine says, I'm giving this to you, it's yours, take it, have it. Why are you saying no to God? Like, don't do that. He's giving you everything you want. You're saying, no, I don't want it. It's okay. You deserve it. Go for it. Use your discernment, though. That's all. You don't got to be scared to take a leap of faith. Just use your discernment. Is this going to make me feel better? And I do this, and 5 weeks from now, how will I feel about making this decision right now? Okay, so if it's not going to matter in 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 minutes, 5 days, don't spend 5 minutes worrying about it. If it's not, because this person, I feel like they made decisions and they didn't think about long-term consequences. They thought about the here and now, and now they're realizing because something had to happen, because they had to understand life, okay, that there are consequences and repercussions for everything that you do and or say. Okay, that's why I say good heart, good intentions, keep your head up and heart close to God. Just because we don't see it doesn't mean God doesn't. Yeah. Take a look at some people around you. They've done some really shitty things. Look at their life. God will show you if you ask him. All right, so 10 of Ariel, there's so much to be grateful for. The promise of financial success, a promise of retirement, a rich, rewarding family. Like the divine says, I said you're going to get this relationship. This connection is for you. You just got to get through all this other stuff. And I love it. Look at 10 of Ariel, closing that cycle, family and friends. Okay, the support of family and friends may help strengthen this connection. What do we got? Top of the deck, spirit, soulmate energy. This person you're inquiring about is your soulmate. This sense of familiarity and comfort you feel is the confirmation. And they felt that. That's the confirmation, because what? They wanted to feel the way they felt with you in the past. And they can't stop thinking about this relationship, this connection. I'm guided to pull one of these cards. Heart-to-heart conversation and soulmate. So it's not a secret here that this is like a soulmate energy. Okay, so honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and yes, this is a soulmate. So I love this. This is your person, yeah. Twin flame, soulmate, kingdom or day. This is your person. So energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Let me find my Bible verses. I love you guys. Actually, Isis Oracle. I love Isis. She be coming through. Me and Isis, we're here now. Thank you, Cassandra. So Cassandra gave these to me last year. All right, let's see. Isis Oracle. What does the divine have to say? All right, we know that my masculine was healing. That was yesterday. That one was sticking out. We don't need to rush the night away. Somebody just can't wait to get in your good graces. Soon as I get my hands. Abundance of solstice. Still your blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. A man that finds a wife finds a good thing. I'm here to tell you, I know I'm confident. Abundance. We were just talking about abundant energy and divine destiny. So again, this was yesterday too, divine destiny. Again, this divine masculine energy on their healing journey. And now they're becoming abundant because they know. And I said at the beginning of the reading, it's something very, very surrounding this relationship connection and abundance. It's because you two are meant to be power couple, like real life, very rich, and everything that even money can't buy. So it's like, don't ruin these things. You're throwing your 100. Work it out. It could work out. I just feel like, yeah, I could work it out. It could work out some type of way. I just don't feel guided to say walk away. If I did, I would say I feel guided for you to walk away. But this is like work it out. Like God's like, you're working it out. Archangel Michael's like, release your attachment. Something, you got to uplift yourself. It's going to work out. Okay, so abundance in many forms is flowing to you now, beloved. Intended right now to receive it. Just decide to do so in your heart this very moment. This is what divine masculine. Your love is a gift, is a blessing. Okay, so like it is. Okay, and it's very high vibing, and it's very valuable, and it's very rare, and it's made for them. It's your love. Your love is my love. It would take an eternity to break us, even the chains of Amsa can hold us. Some of these are past life. Yeah, y'all have to do this. Okay, like I know it's a lot, and I know it's hard, but you have to. You have to do it this lifetime. You don't get any more chances after this. Okay, so the Oracle of Abundance of Solstice comes as guided to expect increased flow and continue your good works of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you, however that may seem. If your kid wins $50 extra tokens at Chuck E. Cheese, you are abundant. Okay, so I need you guys, whatever type of abundance you have or you're finding or you're coming across, I cannot do nothing in my life without change. I empty the toys from the backyard. I have a bag of toys for the kids. We put in the backyard. Change fell out of there. Why is there change in there? My son came in my room. He was laying down the other day. He turned around. It's change on him. I leave the hospital. I unplug my phone. It's change. That's something that's not going away. I told you guys from when you first came here, my collective is supposed to be very abundant. Okay, it's just what we're supposed to be. Financial abundance is part of our collective, it's part of our journey to have everything that we need from God. As long as we start accepting it by little, we all are guaranteed this $100 million that we have. Okay, so it may not come in one lump sum, but over your lifetime, if you're part of my collective, struggling and all that other stuff is not, once you move to a different part in your journey, all that stuff starts going to, like, there's going to be times in our lives in my collective where we're not going to have to worry anymore. Where worrying about bills and finance is going to be a thing of the past. And I tell you, keep your head up and your heart close to God. That's all you got to do. Okay? And just because we don't see it doesn't mean that God doesn't see it. Okay? So free surely your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsibly flowing through you in many forms over and over again. Clarification right there is it's going to show up in different ways. The more you say, oh my gosh, thank you, Spirit, the more they keep pouring onto you. And this is why this person is clicking with the divine, because they're like, you know what? They're asking for things and it's showing up. They're learning their lessons, reasons, seasons. And again, the promise of retirement, financial success, a rich and rewarding family life. God doesn't say, just kidding, gotcha with your abundance. This is what it is. This is what it's going to be. So I love you guys. I love this for June reading. I love this, like my favorite reading I think I've done in a while. So because it's like right on the money, literally. I love you guys, Sunshine Crew. Keep your head up and heart close to God, and just know that everything is the way it's supposed to be. Okay, you are exactly where you need to be. Divine timing at its best. Today and tomorrow, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Because you just can't. Don't spend 5 minutes worrying about it. So let's get our closing message. But they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not be faint. Isaiah 40:31. Because ask and you shall receive. I love you guys, Sunshine Crew. Happy Wednesday, Tinted Money Manifestation Day. I did want to do, do I have my... Oh, do you guys want to do yes or no answers? We could. I have time. I just want to clean up really quick. So if you guys want to do yes or no, just give me 2 seconds to clean up this stuff right here, and then we'll do a yes or no. If you're new here, yes or no. Questions are, you ask yes or no, and I pull for you guys, and that's it. I was guided, guys, soon to charge, but I'm like, wait. I try to hold off on that. But, I was guided. I was like, Spirit, are you serious? Wait 1 second. We're getting acclimated to doing this. So I'll let you guys know, because originally it was $3.33 for a question. So guys, just letting you know, I will be going back to that soon. And you have to, you can, oh my son, you could, send your donation ahead of time. $5.55 for a 3-card pull, moving forward. Okay, guys, all my information in my description box down below. Some things have changed. Some things have changed. Let's see. But I'm going to use different cards. I've been guided to use different cards for a yes or no for today. I just don't like when my cards get all messed up all over the place. Alright. Couldn't see myself being with another girl. I'll love you when your hair turns gray, girl. I still love you if you need a little space, girl. The way I feel for you is always be the same, just as long as your love don't change. Oh, that's my song. Yes. Okay, so, or Angel Answers. We're using that today for our yes or no. If they, what I really liked using my yes or no tarot, but I was guided to use this Angel Answers, so we'll do that, okay? So, oh, you guys have to wait 1 second. I just got a sage, and then, okay, so guys, look at, when you ask your questions, I'm going to say your name, and then I'll answer, but guys, it's moving already fast. Thanks, Ashley. It's moving fast, so Goddess Angel 333, that's your first, will I be with Nicole, and I'm using these different ones, guys, so, okay, so this for Goddess 33, will she be with Nicole? No, okay, so, Judy Bell, separated, will they be back together? For Judy Bell spirit. Compromise. Okay, so these are different. Should I get back with Jesse? Comic Starseed. Look for a sign. Okay. Should I let the Cancer and Aries I've been seeing go? Miss October. Within the next few weeks. Okay. Should I move to a city I don't know with my kids? You're ready. Okay. Oh, one for you, sis. I got you. This for you, little sis. Perfect timing. Okay. Desi, am I in a third-party situation in the near future? So, Des, you may feel that energy coming. You may pick up the sign. So, you know, if you know anyone else, okay, is Christian my kingdom spouse coming in? Wait, is Christian or kingdom spouse coming in? Meditation will bring answers. You're so welcome. You guys are so welcome. And the top of the deck, I'm done with the questions. Listen to your intuition, baby. I love you guys, Sagittarius crew. Wow! Listen to your intuition. 1111 111. Keep your head in your close, God. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or next read, whatever comes first. Mwah.